What experiences in the past year have most influenced the direction of your company?
One of the things I've experienced recently is I've had a client of ours that we did a small project for, we worked in for about 3 months. And then they came to us and said that they wanted to, buy a big percentage of our available time and, commit to working with us for an extended period. And, as a young company, 2 years old, to have a company that you respect go ahead and say, hey, we want most of your time and we want to use you to improve our company. That's a real validation that your approach, everything you're doing is right, or at least close to right. I think as an artist, I generally am insecure, but a lot of times what you're selling is your confidence. Mm-hmm. So there's this constant, doubt. Even in an extended relationship like that, where someone says, "Hey, we want most of your time. We want to do all this stuff." You're constantly saying, "Am I doing enough for this client? Is there a way of measuring the impact that we're doing?" There really isn't. You could put it in a spreadsheet. You can try to make it very analytical. Mm-hmm. If you look at this partner, their company has grown by employees, by revenue, since they've worked with us. Mm-hmm. But is there an actual way to measure? Was it us right. or not? It's impossible. Yeah. And so it really, one of the things that we've started to learn is that you don't look in the rearview mirror. Look at the road. Where do you want to go? And so as we begin to reevaluate this relationship with our one of our largest clients, we want to try to predict, where we can take it based on where we've been. And that's something that I think is super exciting, is kind of, seeing success, in the rearview mirror, but then saying, hey, what do we need to do to continue succeeding? What types of structures do we need in place? And so as a result of kind of having that confidence, of having someone, say they want to work with us in this deep of a capacity for such an extended period, it gave us the confidence to take some of the savings that we had made on our 24-hour work cycle, yeah. And invest in a new space. And our new space is one where we can shoot in it, we can entertain, we can educate in it, we can have a larger work staff that can collaborate in the same space. We're designing spaces for collaboration, like we have magnetic whiteboards that are going up in certain areas, so you can do kind of strategic sessions, where we can generate ideas and structure them by moving around pieces of paper on magnets, but then also drawing lines and connecting things, which is really a super powerful kind of environment to create. And so we're kind of developing an infrastructure where we can make some really great ideas happen. Mm-hmm. And I don't think that would have happened if we didn't sort of have the confidence of income that we had. Our income hasn't really changed, in amount, mm-hmm. But it became more reliable. Yep. If I were to say, look back over the 2 years, it's like we were working every single month. We had big projects every single month, but we didn't know they were going to happen. Right. And when you start to get business that is more reliable, where someone is committing to your business, it gives you the ability to start to create infrastructure. And creating infrastructure, I really love. I love building upon past successes and looking at systems and trying to create systems that make it easy for you to do more and do more complicated work. That results in simpler results, but things that are more challenging to achieve. And so, we were able to do some really complicated shoots inside of our new space, which just wasn't possible before. And so kind of getting reliable business is now turning into the ability for us to take on more complicated, larger, more interesting projects. And that's really, really exciting.